Hi guys, welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be reviewing our first van. This is the Volkswagen Caddy, and as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. Now we're going to drive to Brynbach Park today, which should be really exciting. Now let's get to the transfer and let's get inside. Right, this is the boot of the Caddy. Now you'll see it's massive. Now my chair fits in there whole with the seats down, because it does come with 7 seats. Now the 2 rear seats, if they're up, you can't fit my chair in there whole, you do have to take it apart. Now you can remove those 2 back seats, which is good, which means you've got a massive boot space, but also the other 3 seats in the back, they also fold flat. So you'll have a massive space in there. It's nice and flat in, there's no lip in there to get in. I like how wide the boot is. You can fit anything in there. So we're going to come around to the side. And one thing I'd always assume with a van like this, I would assume that the doors are quite heavy, but actually they're really not. So there's a little lever, you pull that, and it's like an electronic little thing, I suppose. So then you push the door back and it's job done. Now we've got 3 seats in there. When you go in, you can move that 1 seat forward to get to the other 2 seats in the back. It does come with tables in the back, and I do like that. That's my favourite part, if I'm honest. Sitting there with a nice McDonald's, great, at the beach. Then we're going to come around to the front. And the front has also got a massive, massive door space. Now you will see it is quite high up, and the door sill is quite large. Now, I personally think this is a great van if you don't really struggle with transfers. Now, other than that though, I think it's great. It looks nice. You wouldn't think it's a van, if I'm honest, and for as big as it is, it's great. And yeah, let's come around to the front. Just want to show you the front. And the front, you'll see, it looked really, really nice, really nice. You wouldn't expect it to be a van. I think it looks really different, really nice. So let's get in there. We're going to drive to Brynbach Park, over in Merthyr Tydfil in the South Wales Valleys, and then we're going to probably head back here to finish off. So let's go and take a drive and get inside. Okay, so we're inside the Caddy. Now, as you would have seen, it was a little bit difficult for me to get in, but we're in. And I've got to be honest, you know, even though it is quite high for me to get in, like I said, I got in and it's fine. And once you get inside, it's very, very nice in here. It's very simple, very easily laid out. You can find everything. And I mean, what I like about it is everything is so neat and out of the way. And there's a lot of storage inside. So, I mean, you've got like little storage down here by the gear stick. You've then got some by the armrest, you've got cup holders, you've got the glove box. The door bins are really large, you've got the table and trays in the back. Now, as I've said, there's plenty of storage in here between this part of the cabin and in the boot. And if you still want more space, this car actually comes available with roof rails. So you can actually add storage on the roof. So I mean, you could literally live in this car. And it is fantastic. Now, it comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's a brilliant little system, and it's a good little screen. It comes with DAB radio, Bluetooth. You've got automatic lights, which are all switches here. You've got a little black square down here, which has got like, you press climate, it all pops up on the screen. So everything is done and activated through this screen, which is great. So yeah, it's really simple. It's got cruise control, lane assist. That comes as standard on this car. It's got a lot of standard features like electric wing mirrors, automatic wipers, automatic lights, electronic handbrake. I'm really surprised with it. The only thing I don't like about it, if I'm completely honest, is this plastic dashboard. I know it feels very cheap for a Volkswagen. It feels cheap, but on the other hand, like I said, there's a lot of other things that outweigh just that. So that I know I could deal with that. So yeah, let's get going. So the drive of this Volkswagen Caddy, I've got to be honest, it's the first WAV that I've driven ever, and I do like it actually. I wasn't sure at first, but I do like it. It's nice and airy, it's open, a lot of light. The drive itself, I'd say it's actually alright. It's nice and smooth gear changes. That's because of the DSG gearbox. I do like the gear stick actually, it's really different, so small. It has got paddle shifts, that's a good thing. It is very comfortable, very comfortable. As you would have seen earlier on my way in, it is a bit of a struggle for me to get in, simply because it's slightly higher up. Now, the Caddy comes with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay when you plug it in via USB. It's got a DAB radio and Bluetooth as standard if you didn't want to plug it in. It's got quite a few nice things actually. Everything is controlled by these little buttons that pop up on the scene. So when you click climber, all the things pop up on you, which is really good. I did find it a bit fidgety at first, but once you got used to it, it's really good actually. As you would have seen, we've travelled to Bryn Bach Park, and diesel consumption is brilliant. I'd say we're averaging about, let's just check that, 2 seconds. Right now, find it. Hang on. So we're averaging about 44 miles per gallon, 44.9 to be exact. So it is pretty good. And like all the other little features, like the sliding doors on the side, I think they are fantastic. Really light and very easy for me to open. So if you are in a wheelchair, or you haven't got much strength, and you need something that's very light and easy to open, these doors are perfect. They've got doors on either side. The seats in the back of this particular model is on a Motability scheme, and it does come as standard with 7 seats. Now you will see that in the boot it can be a bit small with all 7 seats in there. Now if you've got somewhere to store the extra 2 seats if you don't need them, then the boot space is absolutely huge. So that's a major plus. But like I said, you would need somewhere to store the 2 seats if you didn't want to use them. But if you wanted to use them, then it's great. Or you could just even fold them away. So you could actually store stuff on top of them, I suppose. But yeah, overall it's a really good car, really good. You've got automatic lights, automatic wipers, cruise control, lane assist, all that is a standard. An electronic handbrake, electric windows, electronic wing mirrors. It is a really nice car, or WAV rather. So yeah, let's look where else we're going to go. Okay, so we just got back to the Day Valley Country Park from Bryn Bach Park in Merthyr. Now, the overall drive of this car is simply fantastic. I know I've said that in a number of videos, but honestly, I'm telling you my honest opinion, and I really do think that this van is just brilliant. It really is, and for the first van that I've driven, it's great. So we're going to cover our ratings, and the first one we're going to start with is practicality. I'm going to score that a 5 simply because of the amount of storage space that it is, both inside and the roof with the roof rails. Then we're going to cover comfort. That I'm going to score that a 5, simply because again it is super comfortable. Accessibility, I'm going to score that a 3, only because for my needs in terms of getting into the front of the car, you know, it was a little bit difficult. But this car is available to have adaptations on it, such as ramps fitted with outside companies, so the accessibility would be a lot easier. But on this occasion, we're going to score it a 3. And then performance, we're going to score it a 4, simply because it is really good. It is fantastic. The miles per gallon is great, but I just think that a car this size, I think it could do with a slightly bigger engine as a standard engine. But again, a 4 isn't a bad score. You know, it does everything it needed to do. It's got that little bit of power there behind the accelerator if you need it to be there. And the overall drive itself is really, really pleasant. So yeah, it was a great review. Thanks for watching. I also want to give a massive shout out to Sinclair Garages here in South Wales for loaning us this car. And I shall look forward to seeing you on the next video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and that bell icon, and keep a lookout for future videos. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.